Hey everybody, this is Commander Bacon with Commander Bacon 64, and we're going to talk about something different. Stick around, I'll tell you all about it. Alright, so I've been working really hard on trying to fulfill a dream of mine, and that is to get my ham radio license. So I studied and I used a software on my phone, and I'll share a link to that and tell you what I used. Studied all the questions and passed my technician's exam on the 17th of January. So filled out all the paperwork, did everything that I needed to do, paid my money to the FCC, and I am an officially licensed ham radio now. It is KI5ZKS, so Kilo India 5 Zulu Kilo Sierra. So I'm not really set up really well yet to transmit and receive, so I'm working on getting equipment. And that's part of what I'm here to talk about today. So the equipment, let me back up. QRZ.com is a company that, an organization that had a Jumpstart program for brand new ham radio license folks. So the Jumpstart, you filled out the registration online at QRZ.com, and then they sent you a code, and you went to Gigaparts and basically placed an order for a handheld UHF VHF transceiver, the QRZ-1. And when you use that code, you got a bunch of other things along with it for free, and you got a discount on the radio too. So let me show you what I got. So here's the box. I'm going to show you everything that I got. So here's the radio. It's the Explorer QRZ-1 VHF UHF, and we'll get into what's in there. It came with a cable to program the radio, and let me see. So this doesn't really show you a lot. This is software to program the radio, and it is only good for that radio. So that's kind of a bummer. And also they provide you with a ham guide, a new ham guide. So this is kind of interesting. It's got some. Let's flip through it here real quick. It's got some different things that you might be interested in from Gigaparts. And here's different recommendations for mobile, for handheld transmitters, and for base stations. This is what they recommend for new folks. And 15% off. That's cool. And oh, they're looking for YouTube partners. Yeah. There's different coupons, 20% off, and all that stuff. Let's see. And they do giveaways, so that's pretty cool. They make you aware of the giveaways. So anyway, did that, and it ended up, it was going to be kind of expensive with the shipping. So I thought it was supposed to be free shipping. Anything over $100 was free shipping. So in order to actually kind of circumvent the system, I got an extra battery, which is you can hook up to a USB-C and charge it. So basically got this battery for free if I had to pay the shipping. So total cost to me, it was like $130 some value. Total cost to me $24.95. So not bad. Not bad when you get a radio. The list price on the radio is $60. So even if I just had to pay $25 for a $60 radio, not a bad deal. So let's take a look at what's inside here. All right, so I already opened it up, and I've been playing with it a little bit, so keep that in mind. So it comes with, of course, an owner's manual, a charging port. Here's the main battery that comes with it, and here's the unit. So we're going to go ahead and connect the battery. It just slides on, clicks, and here's the antenna. All right, so we'll screw this on. Like I said, I already programmed it using the software. Really easy to use. I programmed it the same as my Baofeng, with the same frequencies and stuff, and even customized it. So when I turn it on, you'll see. Whoop. This is not going to show it. It's not going to show it. You can't see it. You can't see it. There. Well, let's see if I turn it off and turn it on again. No, you're not going to be able to see it. Anyway, customized it, programmed it. So, pretty cool little unit. Going to be trying it out. Like I said, I already programmed it. Some things I don't like about it compared to this Baofeng BF F8. This one, I hit the star and hold it down, and it goes right into scan, and I can pick different frequencies that I want it to scan or I don't want it to scan. And I need to play around with the software a little more, see if I can turn off some with the frequencies. But this, I have to get into the menu in order to initiate the scan function, which I don't really like that. I like to be able to just hit a button. And of course, it'll stop at the weather channels every time because that broadcasts continuously. So gonna have to play around with that a little bit more. But wanted to share, if you're a brand new ham radio licensee, just completed your technician license, go to QRZ.com and enter into the Jumpstart program. It's only going to continue on till March of this year, and that's as supplies last. The help that I got from QRZ, the guy that was walking me through the process, he even thought that it was over. So I'm glad, hey, it's a $60 radio that I paid $24 for. The software was like $35. It was completely free. The cord, the charging cord, I think it was like $14. And the extra battery was like $14, $15. So the little new ham radio beginner's guide, it was 99 cents, and that was free. So all in all, it was like 130 some dollars, and I paid $24.95 for it. So can't argue with that. And this isn't going to do everything that I want to do, because I really want to get into the HF range and try my hand at some long distance communications. So we'll see what happens with it. But there's a new thing that Commander Bacon is working on, is ham radio. Hope you like this. And I'm studying currently for the general license. I want to take that next month. So let me out of my pocket. Let me show you the app that I use to study, because I think it costs like $3 or $4, but it's worth every penny of it because it helps out tremendously. So it's called, I was going to pick it up, The Ham Study. There you go. So let me show you what it looks like when you go to the App Store. Let me search for it so that you get the right one. Like I said, it's like $3.99, but it's worth every penny, because within the first 5 days of studying, I was confident, after taking practice tests, I could have passed it in a week, after studying with that. So that's what it looks like. Hamstudy.org, and you just click on that. The cool thing about the software is it'll actually It's like flashcards when you just want to study. And it not only will it just continually go through different questions, but it'll focus on the ones that you got wrong. And it'll keep bringing up those questions until you get it right. So it'll work it over and over and over again. And then once you take a practice exam, any areas that you didn't do well in, it'll focus on those areas when you go to study again. So very quickly, you can get very proficient with answering the questions. And out of 35 questions on the exam, I got one wrong. So I was pretty happy with that. Um, anyway, like I said, I'm studying for the general license next, and hopefully I'll take that. The local club that administers the test meets the third Tuesday of every month, so I'm going to try again next Tuesday. Not next Tuesday, but the next meeting that they have, and see if I can pass my general test. And then that'll open more of the HF range for me. Of course, I'm limited to equipment, right? These are VHF, UHF radios, and I can't do HF with that. But technically, as a technician, in the 10 meter band, I can do HF in 10 meters legally in the technician license. But the general class, it opens up a whole world of HF and can broadcast anywhere in the world, basically. So, anyway, that's what we're doing. Ham radio. It's a great communication tool in case the SHTF situations happen. Cell towers are down. Even in case of like a natural disaster, like hurricane or something, um, there's folks that set up like during Hurricane Katrina, they set up and they were able to communicate back with other people throughout the country to let their loved ones know that they were okay. So people would find out, hey, can you let my family in such and such area know that I'm okay? And a ham radio operator would get on there and said, hey, anybody in this area, can you contact such and such person at this number and let them know that Aunt Martha is okay? So that's very cool, very cool. If you're a, I don't want to say prepper, but if you're someone who is wanting to make sure you are covered in any kind of situation, communication is a powerful tool, and you definitely want to be able to communicate. The cool thing, like I said, if nothing else, I've used this ham radio already, the Baofeng. Use that just to let me dial it in. When we've had some tornado warnings and it was raining really hard, and our television satellite got knocked out because of the rain density, um, I was able to listen to this. 7273. Let's see. It's not going to hear it. I'm in a metal building. It's really hard. It should have picked it up. Don't know why that didn't do it. Anyway, I could listen to the Weather Channel, the broadcast, and find out what was going on. So let me see what this one. See if this one will pick it up inside this metal building. It doesn't seem to be. No. Nope. Anyway, metal building's not a good place to be when you're dealing with ham radio. I'm going to edit all this out. I don't care. So anyway, I hope this was interesting to you. There's going to be a lot more in my journey of being a ham radio operator. If you have a ham radio license and you are active, please leave a comment below and give me your call sign. So this is Kilo India 5 Zulu Kilo Sierra out 73.